Hello everyone! This video is a report from Great Miniature and Wargame event Crisis in Belgium. As you can see, at this moment I'm already in my workshop. I just have returned from the event yesterday. I'm Brother Vinnie. We produce and sell miniatures. So I have come to the event as a trader to sell my figures, and I should say that it was absolutely my cup of coffee. Point is that events like this are very different actually. Some of them are much more about bigger scales and modeling, but this one is much more wargaming. And it was very good for me because, I produce generally 28mm stuff. Also, I want to say that actually there are two events like this that I can call the best for me. This one and also the Hamburger Taktika that usually takes place in February in Hamburg, Germany. Years ago, this event took place in Antwerp, but later they have changed location and now it goes in a town called St. Nicholas. It's close to Antwerp, about 20 minutes by train. There was two different main trends on the event that I want to tell about. First one is playing tables. People meet for playing different war games, demonstrate different playing systems, and just have fun. The second one was traders' stands, like my one. So, different people sell miniatures, accessories, and different tools for our hobby. So, playing miniatures, buy and sell miniatures, actually it's almost all we need. And of course, a food point. Here I should notice that, for example, beer in Belgium is unbelievably expensive. It wasn't so extremely big, for example, like Essen-Spiel, but anyway, there was 2.5 halls full of tables and visitors. It was enough space, very good visibility, and of course a very kind and friendly atmosphere. I have got a very good place for my trading table just in the middle of the main hall. There was a lot of customers here, so sometimes I just run away from my table to record something quickly, because actually I was being ripped between my trading and my wish to enjoy the event just like a visitor. So this is why I love 28mm scale so much. Take a look on the table where we can fit only 5 or 10 busts or bigger scale figures. Now we can see the whole historical battle that includes tens of smaller stories and hundreds of characters. So today I'm kind of happy. I'm just enjoying all these views and all these stories. And I want to say that I strongly recommend you to visit not only this one, not only Crisis, but also another event with the same atmosphere that's called Hamburger Taktika, that I already have mentioned in the entry of this video. If you are a fan of wargaming by itself and of miniatures in these scales, so the two events are the best for us. By the way, if you will visit Hamburg, I recommend you one of the most interesting museums by my taste. It's Hamburg Ethnographic Museum. It has a complicated another name in German language, and now when I have tried to find this name in the web, I was a little bit surprised that this museum is not in the top 10 of most interesting museums in Hamburg. However, for me it's just one of the best. As a sculptor and artist, I have gathered in this museum a lot of elements of different dresses and armor of different peoples that I have used making my miniatures. I have made literally hundreds of pictures, and if you are a miniature painter or you are interested in history or culture of different tribes and peoples, I strongly recommend you to visit this museum too, because for me it's very inspiring to see authentic items. I understand that we can find much more pictures in the web, but actually, by my taste, looking at real items, it's absolutely another vibe. In that museum, there is a very good section about different African tribes. I have a few enough miniatures about prehistorical period and primitive tribes in my range, but actually this theme inspires me a lot. Of course, as usual, I absolutely have no time to make everything that I have planned. And one of so things that I have in my mind for future is one project that should be a kind of my own tabletop game. It should be a story from Stone Age, something from that prehistoric period. And from a technical side of view, I think about it like something in between a wargame and a tabletop game. And of course, the general point of this project should be very beautiful sculpted miniatures and very expressive characters. I have made some prototype, some testing version of this game. We already have played with my wife and children because I want to make it for 3 or 4 players. And also, I don't want to make rules too complicated. It should not be a classical war game with that book of rules and tables of values. It should be simple enough, fast enough, but at the same time not stupid. But usually it's complicated enough for me to find time for working at separated projects like this. Because I have a lot of routine work making my common miniatures. Okay, take a look to this table. It's some kind of Naval wargaming, I guess. As I have already told, I'm absolutely not a marine kind of person. I prefer land and infantry. But in our previous video, in one of our previous videos from Freak Wars in Madrid, I already have recorded another naval sea wargaming table. It was about ancient Greece. It was a sea battle over that triremes of that ancient battleships. It was very bright blue southern sea and by the landscapes on the shores that surrounded the sea, it was absolutely Mediterranean atmosphere. Here, as you can see, it's absolutely another picture. It's much more later, I guess 18th, 19th century, and I think it's a Spanish fleet. But anyway, that sailing boats of any period are very graceful. Of course, there was not only manufacturers but also retailers. of most popular stuff in our hobby. So if you can find something in your local shops in your city, you can come to the event and try to find something here. Okay, take a look to this stand of different building and houses. They are going from smaller ones, smaller and simpler ones, to the bigger and painted. And I'm especially expressed with this collection of medieval towers and castles. Maybe it's because at this moment I'm working at medieval nights. Or maybe this guy who produced it especially loves this theme, so he's much more like making this. Take a look to this castle. It's very beautiful. Looks very authentic and atmospherical, such medieval. If I would put my 12th century knights in some kind of terrain, I would definitely prefer something like this. I know that, guys, it's company from Poland. They have made a great project. It's a wargame called By Fire and Sword. It's made in a smaller scale, I guess something about 15 millimeters, or maybe 20, I don't remember. It's about 30 years war, and I guess the story is partially based on historical novels of Polish writer Henryk Sienkiewicz. I also have read it, and I like it. I guess it's good kind of literature. I also want to say that I have even played this game one time. It was 2 years ago on Tactica. We have played a short demonstration version of the game. It was some kind of small battle, and I should say that rules was clear and simple enough. Miniature was good, and the gameplay was dynamical. The battle was very fast, and generally I should say that I liked it. This is a bigger scale represented here. Take a look how hypnotizing way is rotating this showcase. It's because it's full of very bright female characters for any historical period. And I want to say that, by my opinion, it's always should be room for beautiful girls on any event and any theme. Also, I see they have very bright and beautiful boxes, and each box art actually is not a photo of a painted miniature, but as you can see, it's some kind of drawing made by artist. From one side, it doesn't represent very exactly the content of the box, but from other side, it looks very bright and beautiful. This is the table of dragons and different wild creatures. Actually, sometimes I like some biological stuff, maybe not dragons, but rather dinosaurs and maybe another prehistorical animals. But as usual, I have not time to embody this side of me. Maybe in future. So this is also animals, but there was decided in absolutely different style. As you can see, it's a collection of fantasy, more or less anthropomorphic creatures, and I guess they are separated to different collections. Each one is by his own theme. Actually, I'm not a great fan of anthropomorphic animals, but from this collection I especially love this hedgehog with pistol and also this Celtic cow with expressive curves. Oh, this is an absolutely amazing stand. Don't you know why? I will explain you. This is some kind of starships, but actually it doesn't matter. Most important thing is what they are made of. I guess they are assembled with pieces of laser-cutted plywood. And can you imagine that kind of smell that is spreading around this table? Take a look to this picture. I especially like this one because I also have the similar rune stones in my range between another saga miniatures. This is a table full of different vehicles. Of course, it made by 3D printing. Maybe you know that I personally prefer traditional hand sculpting because for me it's some kind of special magic. However, sometimes we also make 3D printed characters. For example, some days ago we have posted in our Instagram the first character, it's work in progress. It's the first character from our new line that I call Handguns of Iberia, and it will be a set of wargame miniatures, depicts more or less historical, a little bit half fantasy Spanish handgunners, approximately to 16th century. So you can check our Instagram and see the first one there. Hope we will complete this line soon. I guess these guys provide painting services, so if you are too lazy to paint your terrain and miniatures by yourself, I think you can find something here. What's about me? Some time ago I also have started to paint my miniatures by myself, and I hope next week we will finally release the full video about how I do it. Take a look, it's something about Wild West. It's very interesting. I guess this theme was incredibly popular about 50 years ago, 50 not 15, when our parents were children because of crazy fashion for Western movies. And I even remember that bag full of strange old-fashioned plastic cowboys and Indians that I have discovered when I have visited my father's home. This is my own hand. I also have bought something here, for example, these very beautiful and cheap clamps that I hope will help me to hold parts while sculpting and painting. And finally, let's take a short look to the best stand of the event. Of course, it's my one. And this is the thing that I proud especially. This is my painted knights, my newest work. As you can see, the fourth one is not completed yet, but I hope to complete him before I will come to the next event, and it will be Sevilla in Spain in December. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and our newsletter to don't skip all new videos about different wargame events and of course releases of our new miniatures. And here I remind that we have very good discounts for all new subscribers. So actually this video was a little bit unplanned, so next week we will finally release the promised video about painting my knights. If you're interested in, please stay with us and see you later. Goodbye.